welcome back to this part 2 of Just a Day in August. So as you saw before, Ice and I had our 3-mile walk. We went down to the creek, he played, we came back. Jelani, as you can see here, came over with her mommy and we had a quick little sewing lesson. I adjusted Daylin's pants for her because she's all of like 5'2" and her pants needed about 4 inches taken off of them. Anyhow, so after that, we just spent a little quality time together. It was just us girls. Hey, it was 4 generations of us women. And we just had a little fun time together. But this video is about my Ancestry.com research. And so I'm talking to you all about that and showing y'all my little treat that I had to go along with it. Okay? Okay, y'all. I'm not going to even lie. I wanted a hamburger today. I had a turkey burger last night, but today I wanted a hamburger. I was gonna go to Sonic. I was like, I really don't want a Sonic burger. I was gonna go to Brahms. Don't want a Brahms. So you know what? Chili has that 3 for $10. So y'all, cause I really want a real burger. This is a real burger. This right here. Lord, I get some instead of I got the loaded potatoes instead of fries. I got a soup for my appetizer, which I'm probably not gonna even eat. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. After this burger, I don't need nothing else. I even got a free dessert. Whew, this burger's, yeah, this burger. Yes, I'm having this burger. Okay, I've been eating good all week. I mean, I had a fruit salad after working out on Tuesday. I did a vegetable medley today, baked vegetable medley with some chicken sausage in it. And this is my second time. This is the only second thing I'm eating today. What else have I been doing? I had soup one day because I just really didn't feel like eating anything. So I haven't had anything really heavy this week. It's all been pretty light. So we eating this burger. All right. Let me tell you, this Ancestry.com researching is addictive. The other night, I stayed up to like 3 o'clock in the morning doing it. And so tonight I'm on here connecting from my great grandmother on my mom's dad's side of the family. Wasn't even trying to explore that, but there's a distant relative who's trying to make a connection. So I said, since she's trying to make a connection, I'm gonna work to connect with her and see what I can find. You know, just it's addicting. What happens if y'all haven't done any family history research through Ancestry? What happens is like you put your name in there, and then and you put your parents' name in there, and then you may get some leaves, little green leaf will show up possibly if there are some records to connect to. So I have currently, let me see. Let me pull this up. Currently, I'm gonna go to my hints because those are little green leaves. Oh my gosh. Currently, I have 1,042 hints to go through, but a lot of those, go to my tree. A lot of those are, come on and update. Is it done? No. Let's go to my tree. Okay, so a lot of those are on my dad's side of the family. There's 2 big trees over there to go through. And then there's 2 on my great grandfather, my mother's grandfather on her daddy's side. There's information to be found. And then my grandmother's grandmother. There's my grandmother on my mom's side, her grandmother. There's some information to be found. So I wasn't even trying to research those 3 different legs of my family, because my main family research is Hudlin, Hudlin, and that's 3 decades ago. That's where I started researching my family history, because that's my grandmother's maiden name. And so because I've only had my grandmother in my life, and that's the only family that I've known, is my grandmother's siblings, nieces, nephews, cousins, all of that. That's all I've ever known, because I didn't grow up with my dad, so I didn't have his side of the family information. So that branch never had anything. But my mom's branch, which is my grandmother, that's all I ever had, because my mom didn't have a relationship with her dad's family. So we only had this one tree. And so that's where I started my family history research. But then I get in here in ancestry, and my grandmother's family doesn't have a bunch of information that they've put in, but I have connected to some other trees out there, because my 2 great grandfather had like 13 kids. So there are other family trees out there that have been putting information and stuff in. But my dad's side of the family, beyond his mother, actually beyond his grandmother and grandfather, there's information out there. And then my mom's grandfathers, beyond him, there's information out there that people have been putting in and connecting to. And then my grandmother's grandmother, there's information down that family line that people have been putting information into Ancestry and connecting to. So that's why I have like over 1,000 hints. And so, y'all, it's addicting, because like when you see these little green leaves pop up, you want to click on it and go and see what the information is and connect it so that it will add to your tree. I tell you, I'm not going to be up to 3 o'clock this morning and tomorrow, but I'm probably going to spend the next 3 hours or so in here connecting, because I told my mom, I said, this is awesome, because what I did on paper, what I did on a computer 30 years ago, a computer with a floppy disk, Ancestry has taken all of that work I did. I spent hours upon hours in the library going through the rolls, the microfilm, y'all won't even believe how much time I put into researching our family history and getting information into our little tree. I tell you, Ancestry, click, click, bam. 1910 census, 1920 census, 1930 census, 1940 census. They have all the census information right here. And the census, they can't release any information. Like, it has to stay restricted for 60 years. So like the last census that has been published is 1940. So that's what we have right now. And since, we're in 1920, we're in 2020 right now. So the next census in 2030, the 2050 census will be released, and then we'll have access to those census records to be able to further investigate some stuff. But the death records, the birth records, Army, military registration, different kinds of records are on here as well. So like, all the information is at your fingertips now. Anyhow, so it's very, very interesting, needless to say. So anyway, I'll take y'all on my journey with family history. I have updated, like the information I had last updated on paper on my computer was all the way up until my generation, and then the all my cousins, and then like my cousins that did have children, just my immediate family. And when I say immediate family, I mean my mom's sister's brother, us, my grandmother's kids. So I had all of our information updated until the kids that were right after me, and there was only a handful of them. And so now I had to go in and I had to put in my kids, I had to put in other kids that have been born in our immediate family, and I'm reaching out to like my grandmother's cousin, my grandmother's niece, her family, and my grandmother's family. We grew up like this, and so reaching out to them, getting their information and putting it in here. All my uncles' kids that have had kids, you know, my mom's brother. So reach out to them, getting their information in here. So there's a lot of little people who need to be put into this, not so little people, because like I said, the last time I updated information was 30 years ago. So we've had like 3 decades of people born into our family, and I've got to get that information. This is all my close family. So not even dealing with all those little green leaves that are out there waiting for me to connect to them. So this is fun, it's interesting, and I'm excited to be able to make these connections. And I'm actually interested in connecting my dad's side, like all his nieces and stuff. We are in communication with each other through social media, so I want to get with them and gather some information, because they have kids and things that I'd like to put in here. Like I put all of them in there, but I don't have their kids and all that stuff. So I do want to go ahead and get that like closer, immediate family type of information put in. Anywho, I'm about to get back to work doing this. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderfully blessed evening.